Okay. Let's see if we can get us a couple. Let's let it ride. Let's let it ride, Ray. Let's let it ride, Ray. Now I'll use the bathroom and I'll be right back. Your future depends on it. It's Labor Day sale with the lowest prices of the year. Save up to $1,000 on select mattresses. Get interest rate financing for 36 months. Save up to $700 on temper adjustable sets, plus a $300 gift of purchase, and save up to $800 on purple. So this Labor Day, trust your sleep to sit and sleep. Tony Shalhoub, Breaking Bread, coming this October on CNN.
Breaking news, a key figure in the Jeffrey Epstein case is set to be questioned by Congress. So the House Oversight Committee has just announced late today that they will interview Alex Acosta. So you're looking at him there. He's an important person in all of this. He's the former U.S. Attorney for the Southern District of Florida. And he is the one who oversaw Jeffrey Epstein's plea deal in 2008. And that deal is crucial because it allowed Epstein to leave prison nearly every single day for 12 hours. Do whatever he wanted to do. To only serve 13 months in prison. All he had to do was register as a sex offender of children. And the deal ended the investigation into sex ring and broader pedophilia actions by Epstein. Now, Acosta was Trump's Secretary of Labor in his first time. He was not included in the initial subpoenas that the GOP-led committee sent out weeks ago. Oversight Chairman James Comer also announced today that he's subpoenaed Epstein's estate for a number of documents, including that so-called birthday book. You may remember that when the Wall Street Journal reported on it. A reported collection of letters that were given to Epstein on his 50th birthday, which included a note with Trump's name. Again, that was according to the Wall Street Journal. Out front now, Eric Fidali, an attorney who's representing 11 Epstein accusers. I want to emphasize in the documents, we know there are at least 1,000, then many of them girls mentioned. And Barry Levine, former editor of the National Enquirer, and the author of The Spider about the Epstein investigation. So I appreciate both of you being with us tonight. So we're finding out that they want to hear from Acosta. Barry, now we know he's crucial, as I said, he did that deal. He actually resigned as labor secretary when he was under Trump over questions related to that seemingly insane deal that he made with Epstein. How important will it be to hear from him now that they've added?
I think it's, I applaud Comer in the fact that they're bringing him forward. He is crucial to helping us understand this. And that deal, of course, was in violation of the Crime Victims' Rights Act. It was found to be illegal. They didn't tell the victims that they were going ahead with that ridiculous slap on the wrist, non-prosecution agreement. So they're bringing him forward.
Where he could go out 12 hours a day and whatever sordid, heinous crimes that he would maybe continue to commit.
Yes, sir. In fact, in my book, I reported that while he was out, on work with the lease, he had an ankle bracelet. And in fact, he had sex with one of his victims while he was officially serving his time, which is absolutely disgusting. Okay? With Acosta, we need to zero in on what he said about Jeffrey Epstein's ties to intelligence, what he meant by the fact that he was told that Epstein was a part of intelligence. How did that play into the
intelligence gathering?
Yes, was he an asset, intelligence asset of some sort? There's a lot of good questions for him. And also the interaction with his deputy, Anne-Marie Filifano, who in fact wanted to come up with 45 counts against Jeffrey Epstein. And of course that was nullified by Acosta. And Acosta got that slap on the wrist instead of Epstein going to jail for many years since he had been convicted of 45 counts.
Right, and many girls then assaulted, raped after that as a result of that. So Eric, I guess that's the question here. Can you trust what Acosta has said?
Not in my opinion, no. Just to build on what you just stated, Alex Acosta, as a law enforcement officer, as a state attorney or district attorney, had the opportunity to do what every law enforcement officer wishes they could do. The career goal: stop a child predator in their tracks. prevent the abuse of so many countless more women and young girls. He had that opportunity and he failed. And not only did he fail, but he failed in extremely suspicious and shady circumstances. So, no, I can't trust him because there is so much that must have
there we go again. My own teammate attacked me. My own teammate, man.
Not sure if I even trust.
It's like they go out of their way.
Aggressively asking the questions that
Okay.
they asked. We saw what happened with Ghislaine Maxwell.
Well, there you go.
For a platform. I'm a little concerned that's going to happen with Alex Acosta. Hopefully some of the questions will be a little more aggressive.
Wait, let's see. All right. Teammate attack.
So there, you do think that the community has conversation adds to this that could be very important. The two co-executors
Let me think about this.
Well, I mean, listen, Darren and Richard Kahn, who was his longtime accountant and lawyer, these are gentlemen that the Attorney General of the Virgin Islands, Denise George, said were the independent the captains of this criminal enterprise. Okay, these gentlemen, the co-executives of his estate, were never specifically charged with any wrongdoing. But she said that they were aware of the sex trafficking and, in fact, had built all these corporations, 158 different bank accounts to muddle the situation so Epstein could get away with doing what he did. I think it's extremely important that I know they're going after the estate's documents, which is a real mistake, because, we know for a fact that the estate found video and pictures of pornography. Now, where did they find that material? How did that material was in the hands of the FBI and the police? Why did the state find the material? There's so many questions for the track.
What are your hearing now with then Nestor girls who were assaulted and raped by Epstein? What are they telling you?
The same thing they've been telling me for a few years now. It's all they wanted through all of this, through decades, is just closure. They wanted accountability. They wanted exposure of those who had enabled, facilitated, perhaps even joined Epstein in his abuse of young women. But really what they want closure. They want to return their to knees and stop having to see Jeffrey Epstein's face, turn their phones and stop seeing his picture all over social media. They want closure. They want justice. The one person who actually had justice and accountability, Ghislaine Maxwell, is now getting special treatment from the White House and is in a cushy resort, prison. So they want true justice. They really just want closure so they can move on in their lives.
All right. Well, thank you both very much. And I will say, some consultants who actually spend time with us and his clients, I will say that among the things you can do are really getting Pilates classes at the current facility. Gentlemen, thank you both very much. I appreciate you. And also tonight, a CNN exclusive. Photos, video, and documents show that Ghislaine Maxwell was an honored guest at a prestigious Clinton event in 2013, years after she first faced public allegations of sexual abuse through civil lawsuits and immediately interviewed one of Jeffrey Epstein's victims. Take a look.
May I have all of you who we are honoring today, please stand up so that we can be recognized.
Okay, well, that's the year 2013, and that was at the Clinton Global Initiative. It was at their annual conference. At the time, an incredibly prestigious thing to meet there. And she was one of a handful of honorees who you can see standing up there. That's Ghislaine Maxwell. You see her there in the far left corner, recognized along with a small group of other so-called commitment to action leaders. Again, at the prestigious Clinton Global Initiative. KFIL's Andrew Kaczynski joins us now. And Andrew, this is an interesting discovery that we've made, given what was already public about Maxwell at the time, right? So we're talking about 2013. So what more can you tell us?
Yeah, it really is there, because by 2013, allegations that Maxwell had helped Epstein's abuse and abuse underage girls had been reported in both U.S. and British press, though she did deny them at the time. Now, a source familiar with the inner workings of the Clinton Global Initiative told us that it was a quote prestigious and honor to be acknowledged the way that Maxwell was at that CGI annual meeting, which was actually a very big deal at the time. And documents that we reviewed shows that Maxwell was granted complimentary access to that conference, access that a source told us was personally approved by either Bill or Hillary Clinton. Now, that was disputed by a representative for the Clinton Foundation, who told us that there were more than 600 comp tickets that year, and that decisions for that were made at the staff level, which did also include the office of former President Clinton, and that Maxwell was one of
So
four
we down two.
dozen
We should
Kennedy
have
Action
so
honorees that year. Now, Maxwell was
77.
there representing the Terramar Project, which was an ocean conservation nonprofit kickstarted the year before. Her group was pledging to include oceans in the United Nations priorities. And that nonprofit, it actually really did
Multiverse Invasion, Last Battle, World Boss. World Boss.
really came to view this as sort of a rehabilitation project for Maxwell, and it kept her visible on the images, something that the CGI recognition really helped her do. She also did a TED Talk interviews with major outlets like National Geographic or CNN during this time, and at the time of that 2013 CGI conference, allegations that Maxwell had already really been publicized. She was going to serve a subpoena for a victim's lawsuit in 2009, and that ironically occurred at that year's Global Leadership Conference when she was leading this New York Post. And in 2011, a series of articles came out describing Maxwell's alleged role in Epstein's abuse. One of the most high-profile articles that year was an interview with Virginia Roberts Dufresne in the Daily Mail, detailed allegations against Maxwell that she had recruited her as a teenager and that she even had taken part in her abuse. Now, Maxwell denied those allegations at the time. She even brought legal action against some of the publications, which she never took. But during that same year, we found a key member of Clinton's staff became aware of this. He sent an email that was meant to bar Maxwell from official Clinton events, according to information that we reviewed, that also was disputed by someone representing the Clinton Foundation that said if that had happened, then it wasn't communicated very widely.
I mean, it's really stunning, and as you point out, important to emphasize that in these years, the CGI was such a central, pinnacle of that day, September UN League and the international circles, the style stuff. So, Andrew, this wasn't Maxwell's only connection to the Clintons, though, right?
No, it wasn't. Maxwell had been in the Clintons' orbit for years. In the 1990s, she was documented visiting the Clinton White House with Jeffrey Epstein during Bill Clinton's presidency. In 2002, Maxwell accompanied Bill Clinton and Epstein on an overseas trip that was tied to Clinton Foundation work. The following year, in 2003, you can see it right there, she was photographed with Clinton outside of Epstein's plane, and that is just one of the flights that Bill Clinton took. As you can see from these flight logs that we reviewed, Clinton took a total of at least 16 flights on that plane in 2002 and 2003, though some of those were multiple legs on a long overseas trip. Also in 2003, Maxwell was listed as the host of a committee for a fundraiser for the Clinton Presidential Library that was just getting built at that time, and reporting even noted that her quote likely date for that event was Jeffrey Epstein. Let's fast forward to 2007. She was co-hosting a fundraiser for Hillary Clinton's presidential campaign, and we actually reviewed a draft letter that was prepared for Bill Clinton to send to Maxwell, thanking her for helping organize that event. Though it's unclear if that was ultimately sent. She also donated that year the maximum amount to Hillary Clinton's campaign. In 2009, Maxwell vacationed with Chelsea Clinton. In 2010, she attended Chelsea Clinton's wedding, something that Clinton spokesperson told us was because Chelsea was actually friendly with Maxwell because of a mutual friend that they both had. They said it wasn't until 2015 Chelsea became aware of the horrific allegations against Ghislaine Maxwell, and she hopes that all of the victims find justice.
So, Andrew, of course, Maxwell is in prison, although we know that after her interview with the Deputy Attorney General, she was moved to a different facility, extremely minimum security in a residential neighborhood, things like Pilates during the day available to inmates. How does your new reporting fit into the wider scrutiny of her case right now?
Well, that's right. Maxwell was convicted of sex trafficking in 2021. She's now serving that 20-year prison sentence. But these new details, her access to the Clintons, her publicly being recognized at CGI, even after those allegations were widely known, show just how long she was able to remain a part of elite circles, even as questions swirl around her. It raises questions about Clinton's royal decision to allow her into their orbit, even after staff had banned her 2 years earlier. And this story really isn't over. The House Oversight Committee has subpoenaed both Bill and Hillary Clinton as part of their ongoing investigation into Epstein's network, with depositions scheduled for October. We reached out to the Clintons for comment, and a spokesperson
devastating how Putin sees it. Plus, U.S. warships on the move tonight as Venezuela's leader warns that they are now preparing for an invasion.
Dry eye relief isn't just a feeling. It's a science. Tears has oxymodes, a unique blend of the 5 vital electrolytes found in natural tears, all working together to support hydration. For a feeling no other drop can give. Give your eyes a burst of long-lasting relief with Their Tears Dry Eye Therapy. Science-backed hydration.
Harbor Freight tools keep getting better with time. Better performance, better durability, better value. Come on in and see for yourself. Whatever you
Body
do,
rage.
do it for us at Harbor Freight.
Huh.
Every dog is unique. That's why at the farmer's dog, your dog at the center of everything. Your food is freshly made, packed with nutrients, and pre-portioned. We're making it easy for you to take care of your dog.
When you're ready to begin treatment for chronic lymphocytic
That should go to voodoo.
Calquence helps you do the fun, and you can do the exploring. You can do the splashing, the
Yeah, that should go to voodoo.
and the playing. Calquence is an oral targeted therapy for CLL. More patients begin with Calquence than any treatment of its kind.
That's something else. I don't think she's on nobody's team. Yeah, she is. Hold on. On the hook, excuse me. Let me see, I'll go back. I'll see if she's on somebody's team. I'm looking for a conquest that's on nobody.
Try your doctor if you have flu-like symptoms, blood and stool urine, fast or irregular heartbeat, dizziness, hearing pain, chest discomfort, shortness of breath, stomach pain, dark urine, or yellowing skin. These are not all of the possible side effects. Use sun protection. Calquence may have an immune movie. Calquence helps you do the fighting, and you can focus on the things you are loving. Ask your doctor if Calquence is right for you. Join more than 7 million adults, like Michael, who've taken a
As trained musicians, sometimes you bad things could slow us down. I didn't let it. I'm Michael from the Warren Street, and this is what my Ozempic era was like. I lowered my A1C, and I saw noticeable weight loss. I also learned some people take Ozempic to lower the risk of major cardiovascular events like stroke, heart attack, or death. And others take it to lower the risk of worsening chronic kidney disease.
Don't share needles or pens, only use needles. Don't take if you or your family have MTC, MEN2, or if allergic to it. Stop taking it. Medical help right away if you get a lump or swelling or any of these allergic reactions. Tell your provider if you plan to have surgery or a procedure from nursing, pregnant, or plan to be. Serious side effects may include inflamed pancreas, gallbladder or severe stomach problems, or changes in vision. Call your prescriber if you have any of these symptoms. Taking with a sulfonylurea or insulin may raise low blood sugar risk. Common side effects include nausea, vomiting, diarrhea, stomach pain, constipation. Some side effects lead to dehydration, which may worsen kidney problems. Discover the GLP-1 with the most FDA-approved uses. Ozempic.
Check the new game event. Oh, snap!
That's right. DirecTV is flexible. At your fingertips. This ain't your dad's game, son. It's good to it.
Okay, thank you so much. I was about to say that. It's good to
These beautiful tariffs, upper reads economy special next Monday at 8 on CNN.
Tonight, President Trump's new warning to Vladimir Putin if Putin doesn't end the war in Ukraine.
There might be very big consequences because this is something that has to end. So we'll see what happens over the next week or two, and at that point I'll step in very strongly.
2 weeks. We've heard that threat before without any action. Trump's latest threat to Putin comes 12 days after he promised, quote, very severe consequences if Putin didn't agree to end the war at the Alaska summit. Of course, Putin didn't agree to end the war. He hasn't done anything to end the war since that face-to-face meeting. And even on Russian state media, there is actually shock that Trump is not being tough on Putin. Russian media monitor Julia Davis pointed this out. Take a look at this.
На что бы я еще обратил внимание?
For several weeks, we have been carrying out massive strikes against Zelensky's infrastructure. Meanwhile, there was not one critical word toward us from the White House.
It's amazing there even commented on that. Up front now is Andrei Solotov, Russian investigative journalist, author of the new book, Our Dear Friends in Moscow. So, Andrei, Andre, Trump also praised
There we go.
today for flying to
That's
Alaska,
one we
saying
could
it was
use.
really not easy for
Let me
people to
quit.
do that, right? I guess in the time zone.
That's one we
is
could
a big thing.
use. All right,
And
bet.
that's a sign that Putin wants peace. Is that what it is?
No, it was not. As what was seen in Kremlin and in Moscow, to be honest, that was seen as a proof that finally we see the end of Russia's isolation, and Putin was extremely pleased with this invitation, and that's how
I use that one too. But he ain't doing nothing. We'll see. We got a couple conquests. All right, so we got that one too.
Trump recently said, Andre, that Ukraine
I want to
can't
see.
win the war if it couldn't go play offense and attack Russia, right? So his words were, gosh, they should be able to attack.
Man, that one too. Hold up, she ain't got penetration, do she? Let me see. Do you got penetration, girl?
And you actually say, Andre, that those Ukrainian attacks that Trump is reportedly trying to stop actually were impacting Russian life.
Yes, exactly. We all see that the mood in Moscow, not only Moscow but in many Russian towns, is quite gloomy because there was really high expectations that Trump could deliver some sort of peace, and that obviously is not going to work. That is very visible and obvious for the Russian public. And at the same time, with drone attacks, they
Give her one of those bullcrap greeds. Transcendence. Somebody got a transcendent that don't need it. Oh, this dude at the end. I know who it is. Him. Oh, it's regular. I need a mighty.
And transport systems, so it's not easy. So if you add to that some of that, which could have happened, of course, that would have a huge impact on the mood in Russia.
So, Andre, Trump is also, expressing optimism, at least publicly, that Putin and Zelensky are going to meet this bilateral, this is going to move forward. Will Putin ever meet Zelensky one-on-one?
No, I don't think so. That is very important for the Kremlin because they want to have a say in the political future of the country, of Ukraine, and for that we need to insist on the presidential elections and basically to get rid of Zelensky. And if Putin in such a climate would agree to meet Zelensky with that, then the answer to the Kremlin would give him legitimacy. Putin would never agree to that.
All right, Andre, thank you so much. I appreciate it. It was great in London, so thank you.
Thank you.
Next, U.S. warships making their way to Venezuela. An important story we're watching, where Maduro is now calling up, ready for this, millions and millions of troops.
Want to know more about you? Like, a lot more? Join the millions of others who make discoveries with Ancestry DNA. Learn more than ever for just $39. Eyes and dry, looking for hydration. Clean Cancer Tears is a once-daily supplement clinically proven to help your eyes produce more of their own tears. The lasting, continuous relief. A different way to support dry eyes.
It's the final game of this one things this series. Struck out with the cheap seats. Important things aren't worth compromising. As farmers, we offer both quality insurance and great savings.
Gotta practice a little bit here. Let's see. Maybe I should use this team.
What about commission-based products?
We don't sell those. We're fiduciary obligated to act in your best interest. So how do your management fees work?
Oh, that's right, 'cause I ain't got no debuff, huh? I don't have no debuff removal, or do I? I don't know.
You founded your kayak company because you love the ocean, not spreadsheets. You need to hire.
Do this.
I need Indeed. Indeed, you do. When you sponsor a job on Indeed, candidates will find it easier, so you can hire easier. Visit Indeed.com/hire.
Are you interested? We're here for that. Emo and I help people save hundreds by customizing car insurance with Liberty Mutual.
We ordered a limo, not a limo.
Oh yeah.
one more. Let's try it one more time. Hold up.
No legs, no shaking hands. There was no
Try it one
chance,
time.
no interest to call us. Why wait? Pay more later. Don't wait, call later.
Let's try it.
Live tonight at 10 on CNN.
Tonight, Venezuelan leader Nicolas Maduro rallied nearly 5 million militiamen, 5 million U.S. Navy ships and military personnel heading to the region. Patrick Ollie is out front.
As a smaller part of U.S. Navy ships head towards Venezuela, the most significant escalation of tensions between the two countries in years. Embattled Venezuelan leader Nicolas Maduro says he's preparing for an invasion. Maduro is acting his national militia and imploring regular citizens to enlist to fight off potential U.S. attack. And Maduro is not letting the crisis go to waste, whipping up support in a country exhausted by years of economic decline and political strife.
Yo voy a esto. I'm enlisting because I love my homeland. Join with your family. Join with your community. Enlist and join the ranks. Long live Venezuela.
Thousands signed up over the weekend, vowing to keep Maduro in power.
We defend our people, and we, one way or another, are going to defend ourselves.
But even as he claims to have more than 4 million soldiers, police, and militia members ready to do battle, Maduro may be outgunned. The Trump administration sent at least 3 U.S. Navy destroyers, a submarine.
Maybe. Let's see what we got. All right, so we done fought this guy like twice this year. All right, so we're trying to see if, because this is a mighty conquest going up against a brilliant greed. Maybe this mighty is better. Let me see. Let's just see. Flex that boy out of there. All right, here we go. All right, we good. Oh, we getting hit. All right, so he activated us. Then we activated him. He's in the mix. He's still in the mix. Oh, killed him with a tidbit left. Dang it. Hang in there. Then we healed all the way back up. And then, wow, we working. All right, we took all that damage. We T3? Got him. Wow. Huh. Looks like that dude would be great with a brilliant. All right, well, let's go. All right, so let's go back. All right, let's see. All right, so we're gonna change my team up a little bit. So let's see what I got for Shalabal. Custom gear. Let's give her conquest. Unequip. Let's give her a conquest. Equip this puppy. This thing good. 55. What's the highest to get the top? 60, and I got 40. Let's try to get it right. So we're gonna get this, and let's go. See if we get that top higher. All right, 40, 16, 40. All right, well. Keep it moving. 20, 40, 16, no. We don't want that. Yeah, let's go. Well, that likes that 40. Oh, there was 60. Dang, that's what we needed. 60. There goes 60 again. 60 again. For sending American troops into more American cities and getting those forces more involved in local law enforcement. It's happened with guard troops in Washington now under orders. All right, 50. You know what, we'll ride with that. All right, let's go. All right, let's see if we can see a difference. Let's see if she can help us out. Or is she just going to get killed? Can't stay alive. Let's see. Specifically trained and equipped to deal with public order issues. Sounds a lot like policing. All right, flex. Okay, activation station. Oh, but she died. There you go. Activation station on him. Oh shoot, dead. Oh shoot, and he activated me. Got him. Alright. Yeah, that was close. Ghost Rider was struggling. Hold up, what does Nick Fury's lead give me? Let's see, I get it mixed up. What does your lead give me? Oh, 60% attack. Oh, and we get bonus damage against supervillains. Oh, that's what it is. Okay. And he removes his own buffs. I thought he had some. Oh, there it is. Increase my defenses and super armor. Okay. All right. Will this help everybody else? No. Okay. All he does is buff me again. He gives me damage improvement. Okay. Okay. All right. So I wonder if I switch this, what will happen? Will I get ran through? Let's see if I get ran through. So I was getting an attack buff and a defense buff. Whoa. Alright. Alright, still activated him. Alright, but she did. Alright. Both of them activated. Can we? Man, but we got him. Alright. You know what? Let me fight myself. Because fighting these guys might be giving me the wrong impression of what's happening. Oh no, he's about to kill me. Oh shoot, he's trying. Oh shoot. We're gonna die here? Oh, there go the ant. Oh, the spider, I should say. Man, Age of Venom was working though. What? Age of Venom was working. Osama B? Who is this guy I'm fighting? Who is that? Who's Osama B? Where is he at? He's where? Osama B. Where is he? There he is. Alright, let's see. Let's look at Age of Venom, because Age of Venom was giving me that work. This dude don't even have him built halfway anything. Just, oh, got this. Okay, okay.
Okay. Smart person, and when I see what's happening to our cities, and then you send it, instead of being praised, they're saying you're trying to take over the republic. These people are sick.
Oh, this is the second time in recent days that he said something like this. Here he is after sending troops into DC.
All right, let me fight myself. Let me put the team back. So let me put.
The place is going to hell, and we've got to stop it. So instead of saying he's a dictator, they should say we're going to join him and make Washington safe. But they say he's a dictator.
Well,
let's see what we got. All right, I'm fighting myself. All right, so let's see now. Let's see if my Ghost Rider can hang with myself.
And his strong-arming universities and law firms. This president has sued one TV network just yesterday for him to broadcast licenses of two others. He's assembled a large force.
I see me. All right, that might be a team that he can rock with. Well, I mean, he can't rock with that team, but I mean, it looks like he got some. Let's see. Ooh, flex. Ooh, get out of there. All right, let's go. Eat him up. Whoa, activated me off the rip, man. Yo, ooh. All right, here we go. All right, here we go. Oh, man. All right, we activated me. Oh, did I die? Okay. He can activate him, though. So, okay, hold on. Let me give him some more help. because these guys dying way too quick. All right, let's go like this. Nope, let's go like this, just like that. All right, let's see.
He talked about law and order throughout the campaign, which is true. But this recent development in the last couple of weeks is coming as his face
Killed her off the rip.
in other regards. In the month of August, he has barely mentioned.
Killed her. At least she activated him, though.
He certainly has not been out selling it or talking about it like some Republicans would like him to do. Instead, he's talking about law enforcement changes.
Come on, Ghost Rider. Activation station. Oh, got him. Put the ant down. Dude. All right, he ain't that bad. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? All right, so now, we seen that we can pretty much kill. Let's go to my team. Let's go to Ghost Rider real quick. Let's put him back on that brilliant, and let's see if it's better or worse. Let's see if this brilliant is just better. All right, bet.
He said that hasn't happened in decades. In fact, it was March the last time there was a stretch of homicide. So it's unclear the last time.
Hey, messed her up.
Is absolutely a major.
But she comes back and activates him though. All right. Oh, okay. All right, here we go. Brilliant. Oh, activated me. All right, bro. Oh, killed him. Yeah, man, that brilliant. Like it hits a little harder. Like it hits a little. Whoa. It looks like it kills him faster. He comes back and he just flexes. All right, but he ain't got no stay here power. Let's try it again. But it look like my surfer is better. Well, I'm gonna see. I'm gonna give her the brilliant after this. Look, she activates him every time, but she dies. Oh shoot. Okay, yeah, he dies. All right. Do we got any moves? Oh yeah. Okay. All right. Oh nope. Didn't kill him. Killed him. Wow. All right. And then we die right after. Okay. All right. Well, let's see. All right, my team. Let's go back to that team I had. Let's put Wesley back on there just to see if we can get further.
Well, first of all, what the president is proposing is a military.
Because it might just be.
Of the city of Chicago and
it might just be the girl surfers doing all the work. I'm just not giving her any credit for it. Let's see what we got here.
This is clearly unconstitutional. It's illegal. And
Dang,
it's
flex.
The fact of the matter is that we're doing really good work in the city of Chicago. Community safety is my top priority. And that's why I've worked hard to bring people together to drive violence down in Chicago. Homicides are down nearly 32%. Shootings and shooting victims are down.
Dang, died.
40%. Robberies are down.
So we need to stay here power of the greed.
Of course it is. Is sending military troops into cities a way to actually drive community safety? Absolutely not.
I want to just play something else he said recently about you and yours.
What?
Chicago's a mess. You have an incompetent mayor, grossly incompetent, and we'll straighten that one out probably next. That'll be our next one after this, and it won't even be tough. And the people in Chicago, Mr. Vice President, are screaming for us to come.
All right, so now we're gonna go. So now we can't even kill no. So let me see my team. If I put the conquest on, does it make a difference?
Do you believe that citizens in Chicago would welcome federal intervention?
Not in this regard. Here's what the people of Chicago are calling for. And we've been calling for this repeatedly. We're looking for investments into affordable housing. I'm on pace to build nearly 10,000 affordable homes by the end of my first term. We're looking for
let's see what we got.
In the workforce. We've hired 31,119 young people for summer jobs. The people of Chicago are calling for investments in.
I still ain't hemmed him up yet. All right, here we go. All right, we got him activated. Whoa, and he kills me. We lasted a little longer, but same result. All right. The fight was longer, but same result.
It's the highest clearance rate that we've had in over a decade. The way we build safe and affordable communities across this country is
took away from violence prevention back in April.
I got it hemmed up, hemmed up. Yeah, but we die right away. Dang it. All right. So it looks like it lasts longer. Let me go back one more time. I gotta make sure I'm seeing this right. All right, so unequipped.
Cities in America to ensure that the federal government actually shows up for working people. That's what we're doing in Chicago.
Let's see this greed do one more time. All right.
Really should be working with us to develop safe communities and affordable communities.
Mr. Mayor, I appreciate your time tonight. Thank you very much. You're very social on today. For more now, the prospect of National Guard troops in more U.S. cities, as well as the ongoing deployment in Washington, joined by former FBI Deputy Director Andrew McCabe and former federal prosecutor Eric Cordero. Andrew, is there anything stopping further from replicating what you did in Washington, D.C.?
Let me see. I think the greed is still the best. It just looks like. Thank you. Let's see what I need. So I need defense, right? So you know what? I wonder if I put Colossus there instead of Wasp. Oh no, Wasp is my debuff. All right, coming. Got him. Finally got him.
It's a district that's very closely tied to the federal government and is an aspect of DC home rule, which is the law passed giving DC residents.
I can't tell. I can't tell.
The president has the
I can't tell. All right. Well, now let's do Shia LaBeouf. Let's see if Shia LaBeouf's better with the mighty conquest or the brilliant greed. Let's see if she's better. Oh, I don't need Wasp. Ah, shoot.
The fact is, he is in that kind of 30-day period that he gets under the law. Those exact circumstances, those legal circumstances, that legal authority really does not exist in the same way for any other state.
Kerry, I mean, the officials in Chicago made it clear there's no request for federal intervention in Chicago. Legally speaking, what are the governor's options if the administration sends in National Guard troops to his state?
So it's important, for us to remember that normally the National Guard is working under what's called state active duty, that they have the governor that is the commander-in-chief of the National Guard forces. So it normally would take a president to federalize those National Guard forces for them to perform some sort of federal mission, for the president to be in charge in anywhere besides the District of Columbia, as Andrew was describing. So we get to a situation, and I actually gamed this out in a scenario that I ran at the Center for American Security last year, where you end up litigating between the governor and the federal government as to the scope of the ability of the president to federalize National Guard and deploy it into a state or city over the governor's objection. And that's the type of thing that we are seeing play out in California as well, based on the president's deployments there last year. The difficulty with going the litigation route is it doesn't actually solve the problems that are trying to be solved. So it doesn't necessarily change the situation on the ground from the perspective of the governor, because it has to work through a litigation and a court's process, and it doesn't address the public safety issue in a longer-term basis that the president is seeking to achieve.
Andrew, so I'm talking about FBI agents, because they have been pulled off their regular jobs in order to round up and deport people around the country. We've seen that. And now they are in D.C. on patrol on the streets. Who picks up the slack in those areas while FBI agents are patrolling the streets in D.C.? I mean, who's doing the counterterrorism work, the narcotics work, all the work that they would normally be doing for anti-corruption work?
All right, let's give them back their CTPs.
The short answer is no one. No one.
I don't know who had this greed that I took. I gotta keep looking. I'll find them. Somebody had it.
12,000 agents spread out around the entire country. Their mission, the scope of their mission is enormous, as you know, and they spend entire careers training on very specialized investigative methods, like finding and investigating terrorists, or finding and investigating spies, or counterintelligence division. people who spend their entire careers doing things like white-collar crime. All of those very specialized areas of investigation that the country depends upon have been short-staffed now because of this diversion of FBI law enforcement assets to things like immigration roundouts and now what we're seeing in D.C. FBI agents are not police officers. They're not trained to go out and walk a footbeat and intercede in crimes as they're happening in front of them. I mean, I'm sure they're trying to do that now in D.C. because they're good and smart and hardworking people, so they're trying to do what they can, but it is not their background. On the other hand, that specialized workforce to do the things that they normally do is not there, so we're doing less counterterrorism work, less counterintelligence work, less work protecting our citizens and our fellow citizens from things like fraud and elder abuse and human trafficking and the exploitation of children.
And Carrie, in terms of what are the national security implications of taking National Guard resources away from their home states? I mean, it takes them away from training on things they may have to do overseas.
It does. So I do think, Anderson, there's some real risks involved in, on a long-term basis, trying to re-divert National Guard personnel to perform domestic law enforcement functions, and that can occur at the state level. So, for example, states need to be able to call on their National Guard to respond to natural disasters, hurricanes, firefighting, all sorts of things that might come up in that particular state along those lines where people are relying on the National Guard to supplement first responders, to supplement local and state personnel to assist when the states really are in need of the special services that National Guard can provide. And then from a national security perspective, we really need to be having a conversation about the fact that they are being diverted from preparing for their mission. So there really turns out to be a military readiness challenge because National Guard in its federal capacity is called up to assist the Department of Defense and is part of the
thing. There he is.
in our overseas missions.
That's what they already indicated. I appreciate it. Thank you. Coming up next is days after his former national security advisor's home and office are searched. The president singles out another former ally, local critic Chris Christie.
Okay.
Personal attack. We're talking about the president's suggestion that Christie, like Bolton, should be investigated, and we'll speak with yet another former administration assignment where he will be next. And later, the Epstein case and additional evidence about him and Ghislaine Maxwell that comes lawmakers and more.
Sunday on a special night of Searching for Spain.
¿Qué emoción? I'm so excited.
How did Spain become a culinary powerhouse?
Just do a little bit more research.
The chefs, and of course the glorious food. Searching for Spain, Sunday at 8 on CNN.
This is what joint pain looks like when you keep moving with Aleve. Just one Aleve. 12 hours of uninterrupted joint pain relief. Aleve. Also try liquid gels for fast and long-lasting pain relief.
For adults with obesity, Zepbound means change.
It's changing what I believe is possible when it comes to weight loss.
Zepbound helps adults with obesity lose weight and keep it off. Don't take it for allergic to it, or if you or someone in your family had medullary thyroid cancer or multiple endocrine neoplasia syndrome type 2, tell your doctor if you get a lump or swelling in your neck. Stop Zepbound and call your doctor if you have severe stomach pain or a serious allergic reaction. Severe side effects may include inflamed pancreas or gallbladder problems. Tell your doctor if you experience vision changes, depression, or suicidal thoughts before scheduling procedures with anesthesia. If you're nursing, pregnant, plan to be, or taking birth control pills, taking Zepbound with sulfonylurea or insulin may cause low blood sugar. Side effects include nausea,
That was close.
vomiting, which can cause dehydration and worsen kidney problems. Ask your healthcare provider about Zepbound. Explore savings options today.
What's up, Carl Nation? It's your #1 broker with the best full-service wealth management skills in the biz.
Actually, I've seen something from Schwab.
Yeah, Schwab lets you invest and trade on your own.
And if you want, they can even manage it for you.
Not to mention, Schwab is a team specialist in taxes, insurance, and estate planning, all with low fees.
We're experiencing technical
Carl.
Schwab, a modern approach to wealth management.
Wayfarer's Labor Day clearance is here. Enter summer with sun,
choose a Sleep Number smart bed? Can I keep me warm when I'm cold?
Wait, no, I'm always hot.
Sleep Number does that.
Can I make my side softer?
I think my side firmer. Sleep Number does that. Your ideal firmness in effortless comfort all night. And all the sleep better and better.
Please.
Sleep Number does that. It's the Sleep Number biggest sale of the year. All beds now on sale. Up to 50% off on the Dailies smart bed plus free premium delivery and adjustable base only at Sleep Number.
You got better things to do than clean up clogged gutters. Call Refilter today. And never clean out clogged gutters again.
Refilter technology. Keep the glue out of your gutters for good. Guaranteed. Call 833-REFILTER today or visit refilter.com. You know someone who's out of work. Hundreds of thousands are unemployed this summer. Working with you is here to help. At no cost to you. Our career coaches will get you job ready. Time is now. Time to update your resume. Time to practice interview skills. Time to get job training. Time to learn new skills. It doesn't cost you a thing, but it can change your life. This is your time. Call Within Workers at 714-210-2460.
This Labor Day, Custom Comfort Mattress invites you to flourish in the dream of American-made comfort. We honor your dedication with our own locally handcrafted mattresses using natural materials and time-tested techniques for comfort that endures. Enjoy 50% off the limited edition Alter, a double-sided mattress with breathable cotton, contouring natural latex, and supportive all-American steel. Visit one of our 6 Orange County showrooms today for your personal mattress fitting. Custom Comfort Mattress. Uncover the nature of great sleep.
The Source with Caitlin Collins. Tonight at 9 on CNN.
Breaking news now, just moments ago, the president posted on his social network that he's removing a Federal Reserve governor. Her name is Lisa Cook. She's the first black woman to serve as a Fed governor. Cook has recently come under fire from President members of his administration has been accusing her of mortgage fraud. Even before this, it was no secret that the president spent a lot of his time in office getting even with critics and other perceived enemies. Early on, as we reported, he pulled secret protection from Dr. Anthony Fauci, who faced many death threats over COVID.
Kidding me?
And former Trump National Security Advisor and one-time UN Ambassador John Bolton, who published a book critical of President 2020. He had been targeted for death by Iran. But removing protection is one thing. What's happening now is another. The federal government's outwardly ongoing investigation of Ambassador Bolton recently apparently came back to light. And late last week, federal agents searched his home and office. Again, this is the president's own former national security advisor. He added the 2017 transition share now to the list, the man who prepared him for the 2020 debate with Joe Biden, who believes he caught COVID from the president, spent a week in the ICU. Former New Jersey Governor Chris Christie, the president erupted after Governor Christie appeared on ABC's This Week.
Donald Trump sees himself as the person who gets to decide everything. And he doesn't care about any separation. In fact, he absolutely rejects the idea that there should be separation between criminal investigations and the politically elected leader of the United States.
Well, a short time later, the president went on social media writing, "I just watched sloppy Chris Christie be interviewed on the Ratings Challenge news show this week with George Sloppidopoulos on ABC's Fake News. That part was part of the course. Then came this. Do you remember the way he lied about the dangerous and deadly closure of the George Washington Bridge in order to stay out of prison? He goes on to say Chris refused to take responsibility for his criminal acts. For the sake of justice, perhaps we should start looking at that very serious situation again. No one is above the law." As he started to do it recently, he ended with, "Thank you for your attention to this matter." So, just to underscore, that is the president on stage responding to someone's accusation he is targeting a perceived enemy prosecution by apparently threatening to target him for retribution. Here's what he said today when asked about it.
Look, Chris is a slob, everybody knows. I know Chris better than anybody in the room. I always felt he was guilty. But what he did is he took the George Washington Bridge, which is serious. He plugged down the George Washington Bridge. So, no, I don't know if they want to look at it. Not for me. If they want to look at it, they can. You can get spam. I think we have other things to do. But I always try to get away with my...
So after Oprah was suggesting, quote, perhaps we should start looking at that very serious situation, he's now saying you can always ask him. The Attorney General Ken Biden, who has shown no signs so far of not doing what the president wants, says for him, even because the Wall Street Journal editorial board noticed Friday weighed in with the headline Trump's vendetta campaign targets John Bolton. This FBI raid makes clear its second-term success for the president includes retribution. The editorial board writes, the real offender here is a president who seems to think he can use the powers of his office to run vendettas. He said this was one of the risks of a second-term term, and it's turning out to be worse than we imagined. Joining us now, journalist and Our Voices co-founder Patrick Carlson, also Miles Taylor, who served as DHS Chief of Staff in the first Trump administration, and author of Blowback, a warning to save democracy from Trump's revenge. With us as well, another best-selling author, former federal prosecutor Jeffrey Tubin. So Jeff, the Wall Street Journal editorial board also wrote that it's hard to see the Bolton search as anything other than vindictive. How unprecedented is all of this?
Well, this crusade, criminal crusade.
All right, let's see what we got. I think we are
political adversaries is
almost done.
Unprecedented in all of American history. I think that's true. Now, when the Bolton matter, I think in fairness to the Justice Department, it needs to be pointed out that those search warrants were approved by an independent magistrate, both in New York and in Washington and Maryland. So there was at least some check observed. But when you look at the full range of criminal investigations, whether it's Senator Adam Schiff or New York Attorney General Tish James or Lisa Cook, the Fed governor who was the president attempted to fire today, whether that's legal is a separate question. Miles Taylor, who's on tonight. All of these are political adversaries.
Let me get me a show to watch. This is crazy
And I should
here.
add to that list
What do I
Barack
want to see?
Obama, whom the president said committed treason and is now under investigation. This kind of crusade against enemies is absolutely unprecedented.
Miles, how concerned or what happened to Bolton could happen to you?
Anderson, we think it's likely. I mean, we think that there's a decent chance. I mean, if
There we go. All right. Well, just stand there, think about it. All right. All right. Okay. Let me see. Let's see if I can do better. Well, let's see what my score is now that I've changed everything. Let's see what we got. Can we still get 17 even with the bull crap? With the ghost cap wrong uniform and everything? Let's see if we can still get 17. Let's see if we can. It don't matter, I'm not changing it, so I gotta figure out something. I might have to just keep going back and forth on the uniform, but I don't think I'm changing it. Let's see. Anyway, let's see if it makes a difference. BB. Let's see if it does. Let's see. BB. Still can't hit that button. Won't even let me hit it. Bet. BB. Alright. Come on. Come on. Alright, we're still doing okay. We're still doing okay, even with all the stuff wrong. Even with all that, right, let's see. We gotta see if we can get 17. Come on. Come on, BS. Come on, Mr. Doctor. Come on, Mr. Doctor. Oh man, I don't know. 17-2. All right, so we didn't do bad. If we had it right, we could have probably got 17-8, but we're not gonna change it. So 17-2 is where we at with it. All right. Let's see here. Let's see what we got. What am I doing on skill? We need lightning. We need lightning. All right, let's go. Hands going up. No, it ain't. Where is it? There it is. Alright. Tried to press it. It wouldn't let me press. Alright, we should be able to get to, hopefully get to 8. Come on, Luna. Come on, Luna. Snow. Alright, we got it. Alright, good. Alright, so let's see if we can get to, let's see if we get to 10 before the next one. Scroll up, go up. Dang it, almost missed it. Oh, did he jump? Where'd he go? Oh, okay, so we messed up. Alright, so we might not get 13 now because we're supposed to be at 9 already and we ain't getting nothing. We can't press the buttons. Dang it. Alright, bet. Let's go B. Alright, yeah, we off the pace. We off of it. Alright, that's all good. We off. She likes to skate it away. Skate or die. BB. Whatever we get is fine. I think we got 12, a good 12 in the box. That's all we're gonna get. Come on. We waiting. Alright, here we go. Go get it. Alright, come back. Oh shoot. Get over there to him. There you go. Thank you. Barely got 12. Wow, man, we totally screwed this run up. Yeah, come on. Alright, 12-8. Wow. Alright, well, whatever. I'm not tripping. Way more than that, so we have, we done. Wait, nobody in here anyway, so we done. Timeline, multiverse, we're good. see, multi-preservation. Let's see those top three. All right, yeah, I guess we're done. Let me go here. This. Oh, I know what I gotta do. I gotta do that world event, don't I? And giant boss rate. Oh, I gotta do these. Hold on. Let's see, world event. Let's do that the way before I forget. And let's go. Back.
Plus the haircut, $232. Nice. Oh, check this out. Velcro, very classy. It's got a change pouch. Oh, you got the deluxe model. I still can't believe we both went to the superstore. You got a hot date and I got a root canal on the wrong tooth. Fill your potatoes. Oh yes. Fill your eggs and pasta. Whoa, creaminess. Philadelphia. A creamy touch of magic.
Colonel believed his KFC chicken sandwich should be huge on flavor. Tender chicken, crispy, tiny, $99 price. And Colonel's paying us for that tiny price. Colonel lived for big chicken. $3.99 KFC chicken sandwich.
Morning. Sweat. Taste test. Sweat. Go time. Big time. Sweat. Sweat moves you forward. You'll make sure it never holds you back. Agreed. Here for sweat.
Real strength isn't pushing through pain. It's trading it. When there's no pain, there's more gain. Advil targets pain caused by inflammation for fast, strong relief. Advil, that's real strength.
New Swiffer Hot Deluxe is made for small spaces. The upgraded strip has 75% more scrubbing power. And with the new lock-free bed, cleaning in the tight spaces is simple. The all-new Swiffer Hot Deluxe. Mother of all cleans.
MMR about to start now. Not one speaking up can help millions of women experiencing the coffee fit panty bliss. Thankfully, there's boys.
Improved fast instantly absorb wetness across the odor. Try Boys.
Now I have Sky Rescue.
And now, I'm back in the picture. Feel significant symptom relief for 4 weeks with Skyrosine, including less abdominal pain and fewer bowel movements. Skyrosine helps digitally improve damage to the intestinal lining.
White Widow?